Let's talk about a powerful feature within your QuickBooks software called classes. Classes allows you to further categorize your financial activities. Think of classes as departments, or if you're in a nonprofit organization, programs. Before we demonstrate how to use classes, let's look at the end result. Let's come here under Reports and come down to Company and Financial. Let's come over here to a standard profit and loss report. Let's change this to this fiscal year, and let's select this down arrow and choose Class. Now you'll see how we have columns for each of our departments. QuickBooks calls these classes. Let's collapse the report, and you can see we have classes for design, landscaping, maintenance, overhead, and then we have unclassified income and expenses. So this column would be for items that do not fit in the first four columns. Now let's look at how we set these items up. Let's close this report, and let's come under Edit, Preferences, and here is where we turn on Class Tracking. We want to check this box, Use Class Tracking. Click OK. And now let's look at where we set up our classes. Let's come here under Lists and come down to Class List. Here are the classes we have set up now. Let's add another class, a fifth class. To do that, come down here and let's click on New. Larry's Landscaping and Garden Supply is going to get into sprinkler repairs. So let's type in a class for sprinklers and click OK. If we wanted to make sprinklers a subcategory of landscaping, for example, we could do that here and say subclass of landscaping. But let's leave it as its own master class. Now let's demonstrate how we categorize things in classes. Let's come here under Banking, Write Checks. Let's write a check to Brown Equipment Rental. The check is for $1,000. We rented a backhoe from them for 1 day for some landscaping and sprinkler repairs. So now we need to come down here under Rental, and we need to put $500 to class Landscaping. Next, we need to pull up Rent, and the balance of $500 needs to go to Sprinklers. Let's click Save and Close, and that's how we categorize activities within classes. Now when we run a financial report, this $1,000 will show up in each one of these class columns. Let's come here, Company and Financial, Profit and Loss Standard. Let's do it by class, and let's collapse the report and come down, and here's our $500 for sprinklers, and in here in this number right here is our $500 for landscaping. Using classes is an excellent tool to analyze and further categorize activity within your business.